Unbelievable.
Un-freaking-believable. Toledo got screwed yet again. Usually I say I love you guys, but I really don't. Welcome to all Andy Alfred, right here on Clayfan 2-3. I am your host, Andrew Alfred. You can tell the city is really depressed after last night's loss from Crystal Bowersox, not winning American Idol, and I'm gonna make comments about that on Andy Rants right afterwards, and you might want to tune into that because I'm gonna really get heated. I really am. But let's get on with the sports coverage for the day. The Tigers lost last night, 5-4, after blowing a 4-2 lead in the 8th inning. Perry gets the loss. He goes to 1-3 with a 4.26 ERA. Bonderman started. He went 7 innings, giving up 5 hits, 1 run, and that one run was unearned. And League got the win. 4-4 with a 3.42 ERA. Arsma got the 11th save, and homers for Ordonez and Sweeney in front of 22,422. That was just a great crowd on hand, and I'll mention why. It's 22,422. Remember that. We didn't do a show yesterday, so we will go over Tuesday. And Tuesday, the Tigers lost 5-3. Verlander got rocked in this game. His record now goes to 5-3 with a 3.47 ERA. And Kelly got the win. He goes to 3-0 with a 2.16 ERA. Artsmouth gets the save again, his 10th save. Homers for Inge, Brantley, and Gutierrez. Now tonight the Tigers are off. They'll start a 3-game homestand this weekend with the Oakland Athletics. We'll preview that game on tomorrow's All Andy Alfred. The Tribe. They win on Tuesday, but don't win on Wednesday, and here's why. On Tuesday they won 7-3. Peavy got the loss. He goes to 3-4 with a 6.05 ERA. Talbot got the win. He goes to 6-3 with a 3.73 ERA. This kid is really, really hot. Donald homer, his first home run as a Cleveland Indian, no home runs for the White Sox in front of 14,441. Wednesday was a afternoon game, which I got to watch. The White Sox did beat up on the Cleveland Indians. The Indians did have a rally going in the bottom of the ninth, and the White Sox did prevail and win 5-4. Tony Pena gets the win. He goes to 1-1 with a 4.21 ERA. Westbrook gets the loss. He goes to 2-3, and Mark Kotsay homered for the White Sox in front of 18,109. 14,000 for a night game, 18,000 for a day game. When in Seattle they can get 22,000 people. That shows a lot that the city really doesn't care that much about the team. But I can figure, but I don't understand why it's 14,000 for a night game at 7 o'clock. People get off of work and families can get off and go down to the ballpark. Perfect. But for a day game, kids are still in school. Businesses are still in work. 18,000. Doesn't get me. Ozzie Guillen and Mark Burley were tossed out of this game. It was pretty interesting. Joe West, he tosses them like that, and it was just hilarious to watch that happen live in front of me, in front of the TV, and it was just hilarious. The Indians are idle today, and they will start a 4-game road series with the Bronx Bombers, the New York Yankees, and we'll preview that matchup tomorrow. Looking at the AL Central, the Twins are 26-20, 4-6 in their last 10. They are in first place of the AL Central. In second, it's the Tigers. They're 25-21. 1 game back, 5-5 in their last 10. It's really good. The White Sox are 20-26, 6 out, 5-5 in their last 10. they're starting to play baseball too. Let me say that the White Sox are starting to catch up. They're bonding. They're really bonding together, and I could tell out on the field that they are really getting used to one another. And it was a pretty good ball game yesterday. The Royals are in fourth place, 19-28, 7.5 back, 6-4 in their last 10. For you Tri-fans, you are dweller sellers. You are 17-28, 8.5 back, 2-8 in your last 10. And they said this was gonna be the year. It won't be the year for the Indians. The Mud Hens were off yesterday, but they played a day baseball game and lost 8-7 in the bottom of the ninth. The game-winning home run, Mike Hessman, the former Mud Hen, home run king, strikeout expert, wins the game for the Buffalo Bisons. Lugo pitched in Livingston. We'll get you the final lines on that, but that game just wrapped up. They were in extra innings. Here's the updated stats from last night. Last night I looked it up myself. In the IL West, Columbus is 28-19. They're in first place. They're 6-4 in their last 10. Toledo is 26-20, 1.5 back, 8-2 in their last 10. That's good, but now they're 2.5 back. And if Columbus wins tonight, that makes it now 3 games. 3 games. And I'll tell you why. Because Indianapolis is 23-23. They're 4.5 back. If Indianapolis wins tonight, there is no doubt in my mind that Toledo will be in third place again. Louisville is in 21-25, 6.5 back, 7-3 in their last 10. Louisville is playing the best baseball so far. They're 7-3. And the Mud Hens are 8-2. They gotta get together. Yesterday in the NHL, Steve Yzerman went to Tampa Bay, and now is the general manager of the Tampa Bay Lightning, which is a very interesting story. I want to hear your views on that, as well as the NHL playoffs. The game 1 is Saturday night at 8 o'clock. It will be the Chicago Blackhawks taking on the Philadelphia Flyers in Chicago. That will be on NBC or CBC. Like I said, we'll preview the matchups for tomorrow's ball games, and we will also go over the Mud Hen line from today, and we'll preview their series this weekend. I'm getting ready. I hope you are too, because I'm going to be ranting and raging about Crystal Bowersox losing last night and Andy Rants in just a second. But I hope you have a good day. And remember, as always, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. And especially to the Tigers, the Mud Hens, the Indians, and the NHL playoff teams left, Philadelphia and Chicago. Victory is sweet, and you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody, and get ready.